Hey everybody, Jared here, and I want to introduce you to the brand new Friedman Center Selfie Studio. Now it's very self-contained and very easy to use, but I want to show you through all of the ins and outs to make your operation of it absolutely perfect. First thing you're going to need to do is you're going to check out a key to the room because it'll be locked when you get here, but let's go inside because I already propped it open. So the first thing you might notice when you're in the Friedman Center Selfie Studio is that there's no camera. That's right, it's because you're gonna bring your own camera. Which camera? Your cell phone, just like I'm recording this on my cell phone. The quality of today's cell phones is staggering, but you know what helps? Accessories, and we have all the accessories you need right here in this room. And to make your life even easier, we made it all voice controlled. Let's start off with the first one. Alexa, studio on.
Welcome to the Friedman Center Selfie Studio at the Kelvin Smith Library.
All right, after our little device there has given you the overview, I'm gonna go through and give you a little bit more details on each of the three main functions of the Friedman Center Selfie Studio. The first is our ring light, which we call the circle light. Alexa, circle light.
Grab a stool and place on the floor in front of the ring light.
When you're shooting with the ring light, you're going to be shooting with your phone in the vertical position. Let me show you how that looks on the light. Also, you'll notice that we have a beautiful stool right here for you, and there's a handle below. It is adjustable. So I'm going to sit down on the stool. Ooh, it's comfortable. I'm going to sit down on the stool, and I'm going to look over here at the ring light. The nice thing about the ring light is that there is this little gooseneck here, and I can come over here, and I can make it wider so I can put my phone in there. Now, if your phone is very big or you have a very large case, you might have to take it out of the case to make it work. Now, I have a very big phone and my phone fits in there even with the case on. You also want to make sure that because it's a gooseneck, when you hit record, make sure that it stops vibrating a second before you get into the good stuff. Remember, almost anything you're going to do, you're going to have to edit anyway. If you look down here, you're going to see a label that says power and a little control mechanism. If I click the bottom button, that is going to, there it goes, turn it on, and oh, look at that blinding light. Now, I'm gonna put my phone in here. I'm gonna widen it, spring loaded. My phone fits in here, and my phone's really big. And remember, we're gonna put in our phone vertically for this type of video. Great. You also could come down here and change other settings. This one here changes the color of the light. You can see it's kind of cool or warm or cool or warm. You can also change the intensity. You can make it dimmer, or you can make it brighter. And that's all done right here. This cable here is our power cable, and it is a 3-fur cable. It has micro USB, it has lightning, and it has USB-C. Now these two aren't hooked up yet, only this one. This is an adapter that allows you to plug this into here to make it lightning, or allows you to plug this into here to make it USB-C. So you've got to do that yourself. I can't do that with one hand, but I'll show you real fast. Ta-da, now it's plugged in, and now this is a powered lightning connector. And again, this is just for power to make your life a little bit easier if you're gonna be recording here for a little bit. And that's it, that's all you need to know about the ring light. There's the ring light, you can change the intensity, you can change the color, and you can power your phone. And I'd like to remind you that because it's a gooseneck, it might vibrate a little bit when you first hit that play button, so touch it to make it still before you start getting into your recording. This is something you're gonna get used to whenever you're using a gooseneck with a phone. The second feature of the Selfie Studio uses these big spotlights. Alexa, big lights.
Place your phone in the tripod.
If you look over here, there are 2 chairs, so I can have 1 or 2 people when I'm filming, and they're really comfortable chairs. And the best part is they don't have casters. So once you plant somebody, that's where they're gonna be. I'm gonna come over here and show you the tripod so you can see how to put your phone inside of it. This tripod adapter is really easy to use, and it is locked in horizontal mode, so your phone is gonna go this way. And interestingly enough, all you gotta do is lift up, and there is a nice spring-loaded entry for your phone. It'll hold your phone really, really easily. Also, there is power, just like the other one. We have a black power cable that does all 3 types of power connectors. Now, once you put your phone in here, you might want to adjust the angle of the phone. Well, you can do that by grabbing this remote, which you go by lifting it straight up, And you're gonna hold it, interestingly enough, you're gonna hold it upside down like this because it's for the Selfie Studio. And if I push it this way, it'll rotate the tripod head this way, or it'll rotate the tripod head this way, and it'll go up and it'll go down. And that'll make it easy for you to adjust and also leave it for the next person. And the cool part of it is the cable is so long that if you wanted to, you could be sitting all the way in the chair and still adjusting which way the camera was pointing. Now, that's great, isn't it? Let me come back over here and I'm gonna slide this back into place. Boom, and it's out of the way. What about the big TV? Look at that, you can see my reflection on the big TV. Well, if you wanna actually mirror your phone to the big TV, all you have to do is come over here and first you wanna turn the TV on. There it flickered, now it's turning on. And then before you do anything, you're gonna get ready to attach this white cable. And again, it's the same thing, it's got all three connectors on it. But don't connect it just yet. Instead, what you wanna do is you wanna activate it by saying, Alexa, big screen.
This process can take up to 4 minutes. Please be patient. Please unplug your phone from the cable and wait until you are told to plug it in. Now plug in your phone and wait. Please ignore the code and other information on the screen. It will connect with your phone without it. This can take a minute or two. Again, please be patient.
So it takes a minute or two for the TV to see the device, and then it takes a minute or two for the device to see the phone. We don't want to use a third-party software. It's not going to do us any good over here. So being patient and following the right order, activating it with the command, waiting to plug it in, and then just waiting for it to turn on takes care of everything. And you saw it worked just fine, though obviously we'd have the camera facing me because it's a selfie studio. All right, there's one other major function of the studio. Ooh, better turn that TV off. The last functionality is if you're trying to do sort of overhead product type shots. Let me come over here and turn it on by holding the power button. There it is. The power button also cycles through the various temperatures. I can go warm or I can go cool. You'll also notice that we have intensity. I can make it brighter or I can make it dimmer. Now over here, we're also going to be shooting horizontally. And again, you're going to be wanting to spread this wide and put your phone in so you can see straight down on top of this beautifully clean, nice, giant mouse pad. There you go. When you're done, all you've got to do is remember to hit the power button and turn it off. And when you're totally done, you just say, Alexa, studio off.
Thank you for using the Selfie Studio. If you were using the table, please be sure to turn off the table light by holding the power button until it turns off. Take your belongings and return the key to the service desk. Have a great day.
And there you go. Make sure you bring the key back to the service desk. And now it's time to edit your video. You need help with that? We have tutorials for that as well.